Mate, congrats on the win. I came all the way from New Zealand, and all my mates in Melbourne were telling me about you, saying watch out for you. Give us your thoughts on that incredible win tonight.
Yeah, it's a long time coming. So as you said, a lot of people have been talking, been hyping me up sort of thing, and I'm sort of happy that I got to prove them right. Like I said, it's a long time coming, but to finally actually be in there, and it just feels right, and I'm stoked, man. I just can't believe it.
Can you talk about your emotions and how you handle them? Because a lot of times when it is a long time coming, sometimes guys step in on short notice and there's no pressure, they weren't expecting it, but you've been working for this for a long time. So can you talk about kind of pre-fight and as you're getting in there, what the emotions were like and how you had to calm yourself?
I stay pretty calm the whole time. Each fight, every fight's important to me. Even before I was coming in the UFC, I was telling myself I can't lose, so the pressure was still on me. I feel like the pressure was off actually once being in the UFC, because that's, I felt if I lost, that's 4 steps back, into the UFC. But now I'm here, I was like, I can try and put on a performance. But I felt fine in there. I felt like that's, like I said, I felt that's where I was meant to be. And it's unbelievable. And obviously I'm doing this for my family as well, so it was unbelievable, But just before I walked out, I remember thinking, I have to do this for my family. And I'm glad I've done them proud. And finally, just UFC on the big stage, it's the best. Doesn't get any better than that.
Can you talk about the stoppage at all? I think a lot of people thought that maybe the fight could have been waved off a little bit earlier.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. It was a tricky one. Like I think he was out, to be honest with you, because I was hitting him, and I don't know if he was just trying to hang on for that leg for dear life. But I was landing some solid shots. Then I was thinking, man, if he's awake, he would be trying to turn away from these 100%. So I don't know if he went out, and then the last punch maybe woke him up as he was there. But he ended up looking pretty rough afterwards. So I think he was out, to be honest with you. But I knew once I was landing some bombs, I was thinking, this is the beginning of the end. So I'm always looking for the finish. I wanted to get the knockout standing up, but wherever. But I'm always looking for the finish. If I'm in half guard, I'm going to be throwing bombs. So be prepared for some big shots.
I think afterwards you mentioned pretty much every weight class in the organization as a possibility for you, but what do you think is actually the right next step for you? I heard a lot of people saying you're a natural featherweight and that would probably be the best fit. Do you think that would be where your next fight would take place?
Well, yeah, I definitely want to be featherweight. That's my division. That's where I fought my last 6-7 fights, or even I've fought at many different weights. Just sometimes it was tough to get fights, but featherweight's definitely my division. But I think we've already looked into it. I'm the shortest featherweight in the division. So, I'm fighting lightweight. So you can, I should definitely be in the featherweight division. If not, bantam, I'll slowly get down there. But next one, I'd love to have a featherweight and start shooting through the ranks.
You spoke about how important this fight was for your family. I'm just curious, what exactly were the moments like when you went in the back after the win? Was your family there, and what was that moment like for you being able to share that with them? The wife didn't get back till just not long ago, but it was weird. Like I said, just before I walked out, that's all I was thinking about. And then as I was fighting, then everything was happening. I just sort of zoned out for a second. Then they calmed, and then I just was on the phone to my baby, the baby, just then before, and that was a little bit emotional for me, especially knowing that I wasn't really thinking of him for the last 10 minutes or something. But once I started feeling it, it was like I said, it was emotional for me, because again, this is why I'm actually doing it. I believe I can support my family through this sport, and now it's all starting to pay off finally. Not quite sure exactly when the UFC will be back in Australia, but what kind of turnaround are you looking for? You look fairly not hurt, unmarked, no real injuries there. Do you want to be back in as soon as possible? Do you have any target time that you'd like to be back in the octagon again?
Well, yeah, straight away, pretty much. I'm more than happy to get in there. Like I said, I'm doing it for a living. You get me? So I'm not just gonna try and just keep these wins. I want to keep winning, obviously, but I want to keep busy and get that money rolling as well, so I can support the family. It's been pretty hard the last couple of years, but now I can finally, like I said, give back. They've been supporting me for so long, but now I can finally give back, and I want to keep giving back.